Okay, the next piece I'm going to work on is the insulin pouch. And so you're going to put your pieces right sides together, and you are going to sew from a long side across the curve down the other long side, making just like a really long U. You are not sewing the short straight side, and you're just sewing that at 1/4 of an inch. So trim off any excess that you have. And so I'm only trimming off, like if you have perfect straight lines, you do not need to trim anything off. The only reason I'm trimming off is because my my pieces weren't the exact same size, so I just have a little bit of overhang, so I'm just turning it, or I'm just trimming a little bit. I do like to trim these corners here just a slight bit, not going into the stitch, but just because when you turn it and stitch it, they're kind of, so as you can see, I just kind of trimmed the corners a little bit. And now I'm going to turn it. I wish I had, let me get a pen. Oops. I didn't break anything. I just stepped on something. But I actually normally use an Insulin pen for this because it's so easy. So let me turn this and then I'll come back. Okay, so I have turned my pouch, and now what I'm going to do is that I am going to go to the straight side, and I'm just going to fold it in. I guess you could have hemmed it a little bit before, but, or not hemmed it, but like folded prior to turning. But this is the way I do it. So I'm just going to fold this edge down, and as you can see, cutting those corners helped it be a little bit better, like a more clean look. And so I'm going to just stitch this at 1/8 of an inch just to close it. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to go press it, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I pressed this. I normally don't press a lot. I'm so proud of any of y'all that do on the frequent. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your, so I pressed it because that'll give you the best results here. So I'm going to take a ruler and line up my curve to the 3-inch mark. And then I'm going to fold the rest of it over to meet that edge of the ruler, and then that'll give me, the shape of my pouch. And now I'm going to stitch at 1/8 of an inch all the way around the pouch. So you're going to start at a straight corner and then come all the way around the curve and then stop at the other corner. Alrighty, so I have my piece all sewn, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my snaps. And so what I just do for the snaps is that I find the center, and then I go about 1/4 of an inch on the flap. My thing is not very sharp, so I just have to do both sides. And then I do the same here, and I just go down, I find the center, And then I do a 1/4 inch on the all right. So there is your insulin pouch, nice and beautifully made. Woo! And then the other part that you're going to do is add Velcro. Make sure it is the fabric Velcro, okay? I am in Texas, and I have found that the Velcro is sticking fine for me. The fabric Velcro. The other stuff was not working. So you can do a 7-inch piece here. So I'm just gonna measure that and cut. And then I'll do the other one for later. It doesn't really matter what piece you put on. Just kind of keep in mind how you want to do it. Oh no, okay, there we go. So it's just you center it and then boom. And look, we are now done with all our pockets, and now we can move on to assembling our interior, and then we'll put the exterior together. We're almost done.